If I were a hoon, I'd be home by now, but I'm not. So I'm not. Or am I? No, I'm not. Technology and the police have formed a union. The love child spawned and they called it justice. The Inquiry's Michael Teychenne decided to put the new anti-hoon laws to the test.
Victoria Police has had a tough time lately. Street violence has seemingly taken away the newsworthiness of an issue branded as, if not bigger than Ben-Hur, at least of a similar girth. It's the anti-hoon laws, legislation aimed at people in the souped-up, pimped-out rides, stopping them from committing acts of dangerousness or excessive danger. Since the introduction of the laws, over 8,500 Hoons cars have been seized, or to put simply, that's 10 a day. Or every 2.4 hours, another hoodlum is forced to ask his mum for a lift to pick up his smack. At the turn of the 20th century, the term hoon literally translated into woman of ill repute. So when a gawking onlooker would remark, "Hey, have you seen those skid marks left by that hoon?" a similar level of disapproval was implied. The anti-hoon legislation is aimed at those people who, amongst other things, intentionally lose traction with the road and exceed the posted speed limit by 45 kilometres an hour. It's believed these mostly young males are committing such acts to impress young females, or hoonani.
As long as we've had means of transportation, we've had hoons. In fact, someone you know or may not know could now potentially be, or not be, potentially involved in hoon activity. Traditionally, hoons have been drivers who get from A to B as quickly and as loudly as possible. With the advent of commercial flight, this has seen hoons frustrated and disillusioned, as their A to B has become someone else's linguistic party piece.
But with police stretched thinner than Laurie Oak's tracksuits, they're now turning to technology to aid the fight.
What has intrigued us at the Inquiry is the Victoria Police's repeated use of Facebook and the YouTube to locate and prosecute offenders. Hoons who upload videos of themselves acting hoonishly soon find the long arm of the law, reaching for a mouse, leaving comments and rating them very, very poorly. Victorian Ombudsman George Brow described the Victorian Police as unsuited to a 21st century approach to policing.
And this got us thinking, how tech savvy are they?
So it's time for the Inquiry's Hoon Challenge. This is my housemate, Scott. Now, Scott sometimes uses my razor to shave his ass. He also never seems to flush the toilet, leaving me little surprises. So, Scott, fuck you. This is my housemate's 1997 Holden Vectra. He left short curly ones on the soap this morning. And this has upset me. So, if through the use of creative editing I can make his car look quite hoonish, will it receive any attention from Victoria Police and get impounded for 48 hours? That is the challenge. To ensure a speedy response from the Observational Crime Viewing Unit, a video will be uploaded to YouTube along with his full name, postal address and tax file number. Wanting to cut through any potential red tape from the boys in blue, I headed directly to the Victoria Police Centre to speak to Inspector Tom McGillian. In respects to the definition of a hoon, I've parked in a clearway during a clearway time. Does that make me a hoon?
No, the hoon tag is probably a little bit of an affectionate sort of name that gets put to it.
And I've noticed particularly hoons being, on average, young males, would you say?
Yeah, the demographics demonstrate that by and large they are young males, and that's no surprise to us. I mean, we understand that young males are out there doing these sorts of things. That's generally the profile of a lot of our offenders across the spectrum of road safety anyway.
Do you largely think that's because old people don't have anywhere to go?
No, I don't think it's because old people don't have anywhere to go. I just think that they've probably learnt their lessons in life, the older people.
And if you were to be provided with footage where the offender isn't clearly visible, but you're provided with his name, residential address and tax file number, would that aid you in your inquiries?
That would be very useful. That's probably analogous with tracking a bleeding elephant in the snow. That would be a very good start. So after creating a video and supplying a portfolio of evidence clearly pointing to the offender's identity, I've waited. Nothing. It's been a week and the car remains untouched, despite being the 313th most popular video for its category yesterday at 9:42.
So there you have it. Victoria Police, competent at catching real criminals, yet I offer them a cosy setup job with a victim from a minority background, an easy conviction, and nothing. No. I know what's happened.
Dude, I'm beached is!
Wales beach.
On the sand, bro.